Audio. Hi. Hello. 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 How goes it? How are you all? We are back here at the same place that I've been every time I'm on the server, basically. Although I am doing a little something in the background, so I might be jumping back and forth. I'm working on redistributing kelp. I have a kelp farm that I kind of came up with ish using bone meal, and it worked really well on 1.21.4 on my creative server, but I'm struggling a little bit on 1.20. I wasn't sure if like something with moss generating bone meal changed, like if it got stronger. I don't know. I'm not producing as much kelp as I was on my creative server, so I'm very confused. And I'm just kind of monitoring this in the background. But we're actually gonna build the second to last block breaking machine. Encrypted, how's it going, dude? Hello. I got this one over here out of the way. I pushed this far enough back, and I had enough pistons to extend this line out a decent distance. So now it's just about building this machine. And this one will get us to the last layer. So we're very, very close. And I believe I actually have all of the materials-ish. Not much. Parents were in town for another doctor's appointment, so just had lunch with them. A lovely lunch with the parents. Hopefully it was lovely. Maybe it was chaotic and traumatic. I'm not sure. But hopefully it was lovely. My sister actually came into town for the first time. She's never actually been to where I live in Beacon, and she came here for the first time with a couple of her friends over the weekend. It was interesting. It was a good time. It's nice every once in a while to spend time with family. Do I have enough sticky pistons for all this? That is a good question. Yeah, it was good. Just a routine appointment thing. Well, that's good. That's good then. Okay, there's no sticky pistons in that one. And so I gotta do the thing where we get all the sticky pistons going all the way down to here. And I think this should line up. I'm pretty sure this is 811. Feel like they have some doctor's appointment like every other week. It kind of happens as you get older, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like I hear my parents are going to the doctor all the time. But they live too far away for me to really help out with that. As of this moment in time. I don't think they're going to move closer, but they might move farther away. They've talked about moving to Arizona before, and I'm like, no one's out there. You're all on your own if you move to Arizona. You're 70 what, and now you want to move? Oh my goodness. Anyway, silliness. Absolute silliness. I've been getting more and more spam, like phishing scams and all of this crap between phone calls and text messages. I was driving on the way to the city the other day, and my wife got a thing saying, "Hey, you just went through a fast pass lane." And we're like, "What the heck is a fast pass lane? And how do they have your number?" Turns out it's like a nationwide scam. I'm like, "Are you for real?" It's not good. It's really annoying. It's very annoying. And I just got one that's like, "Hey, IRS debt." And I'm like, "No." Anytime the IRS contacts me, it's a letter. No IRS person is going to call me. They'll never call me. Like, what are you talking about? They will never call. So silly. So many spammy things in the world. Okay, we have a shulker piston, so let's just grab that to do this. Zoop, boop, And how are we doing over here? Pretty good. I'm waiting for this one to recoalesce higher. All of these on my test server all filled up. Every single one of them was filled to the point that I had to make an overflow protection system to trash the rest of them. But here, it's just like, it's happening. It's just very slow. 30, trying to get all these up to 30 at this point. Did a lot of math to figure out how to make this work, and I'm actually surprised. Even if this doesn't fill up, it's working like a charm. It's good enough. I just got something about medication prior authorization. I think was some kind of scam. The scammers are like, they're out. They are out right now in full force, and it is so annoying. It is so annoying. It didn't help when my wife got the text message about the fast pass thing. She's like, because I was on my way into the city, and the city just like enacted this congestion zone thing. So she was freaking out that I might have accidentally gone in the congestion zone. And I was like, I'm not even in the city right now. I'm like in Jersey. There's no way. So they knew. I don't know how they knew. They knew something. They got us right at the right time, but we didn't fall for it. I said, no, this does not seem right. There's no way. I don't know how to deal with tolls and stuff like that. Deal with tolls? I mean, we just have Easy Pass. We have an Easy Pass, so like all of that stuff just kind of happens automatically here. We don't have to do anything. They take out the money from our account, and we're good. And when we use up all the money, like they take out like I think it's like $100, and then once that's depleted, they take out another $100 basically. And they just keep doing that every time you need more toll money. And that's what happens. So far, I've just avoided them anywhere I've needed to go. See, it's impossible to avoid the tolls in New York City. Like legitimately, it is impossible. There's just, if you want to get into the city, you are going to go on a toll road. All the bridges are toll roads. It's insane. You know what would be cool? If you could place a piston and then right click on it to place the slime. Kind of like honeycomb. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I know some places that way it's pretty much impossible. There's like one route, and I've done it before to get into the city just because I was curious. I think it took me an hour longer to go that way instead of just taking the toll roads. Like that's the insanity of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're paying for your time and the ability to use this road that is A, much better maintained, and B, has a bunch of lanes so you could go a ton faster in it. Okay, just checking this again. 36. Okay, not quite there yet. 30, 30, 30, 30, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's just take all of these. I think the math on this was 20 items. 20 blocks of kelp lasts for an hour. There's something like that. So if I could get this up to 40 blocks-ish, then that's 2 hours, and we're almost have gone through the whole stream then. Okay, so we have our track over here. This is our track. I think I should repair my wings real quick. I wonder if I have any potions for that. I would rather... I only have 23. Okay, we'll just use the XP farm. Saw they reverted the movement changes in Minecraft in the latest snapshot. People seemed very ecstatic about such things. Understandably so. I do wonder, like, really pay attention to how I move in game. But I do. Did I not hit it? You guys shall be dying. What's happening here? I do sometimes wonder, like, if I would have noticed. Would I notice if a big movement change happened like that? Yep, reverted the movement stuff and more data pack things. More data pack things. Somebody brought up something that made me slightly nervous about some TNT duplication thing using observers, but then that might have gotten reverted, I think. Not 100% sure. Trying to follow it to see like what actually affects the things that I do. I'm gonna take all of this stuff, all of this stuff, all of this stuff, some more of this stuff. These are all empty now. I think I have enough stuff to do all this. I doubt you'd even notice. I don't know because I move like such a spaz in this game. So I'm not sure. Yeah, supposedly they broke observer-based TNT duping, but put it back now. Okay, so it's observer-based TNT duping. That is okay, so I gotta switch the order of that. So we take that out, then we get rid of this, and then we put it back. That goes first, and then this goes in here. I do have a few designs that use that. I know what's his face? ENX04's farm that he has that does like the generic tree farm. That one definitely uses TNT tubing. So I'm glad that they reverted it because I do not want to replace that farm. That farm is so good and does so many different trees. Heck, it even worked with cherry trees once those came out. This is good. This is good. This is good. This was a temp block. We need other things though. I usually try to use it instead of slime and coral. I like it as well. Like there's some interesting ones out there that don't even need observer based. Like I saw one a long time ago that I want to say somehow used a snowman or something weird. Because they were like, it was some challenge where they couldn't get to the nether and they wanted to try and they couldn't get to the nether and they didn't have the coral. So they were able to do it with like a snowman. Okay. I'm going to not have room in my inventory for this. What can we put away real quick? I have 2 stacks of regular pistons. So let's get like, let's do that. And go with that for now. Sleepy time over here. I got to make sure I don't die over here. I think on stream tomorrow, potentially, we're going to be working over here. I got to make a second version of that farm because I need more iron. And a second version of that farm. Looking good. 46. Gosh, it's so slow. Not sure. It's all about timing, I guess. So probably lots of different ways. Yeah. I think I saw it in somebody's early version of a mangrove tree farm at some point, I believe. Kidoki, boo, boo, boo. These ones facing down are just killing me. This goes here, and then that faces up, and then this faces this way. This faces this way, this way, this faces this way. Okay, cool. Excellent. Just less convenient than using observers. I think all of my TNT dupers that are in the industrial district all use observers. This mechanism, this thing does not. This one uses the coral method. I'm surprised that they just haven't relented and figured out a way to farm sand. I guess even if they figured out a way to farm sand, we'd still run into the issue of not having movable tile entities. So how do you fill a dispenser or something to make perimeters and stuff. There's so many people who like being able to do that it's just like you would destroy an entire group of people. And I don't know how they're going to fix that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they'll be able to fix that. 56. Okay, so this is almost to where we can remove one of these. This is actually insane. 3,000 bone meal an hour gets you, I think I calculated out, I get one dried kelp block every 20 seconds, and that's on the slow side. So that's like, this, besides feeding all of the furnaces here, can do another 10 furnaces on top of this. It's actually crazy how this little thing hooked up to that little thing produces so much fuel. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, back over here. Just got to keep an eye on that. Yep, need both things. Yeah, I think if they could get both things worked out, then they can get rid of TNT duping. Because I'm fine refilling or coming up with an why? Oh, because of the honey, or coming up with a creative way to automatically refill a dispenser that is moving. I guess you would need some sort of movable hoppers. Are hoppers? It's very dark. Are hoppers movable on Bedrock? Can you actually move hoppers on Bedrock? I know you could like move chests and dispensers. I wonder if you can move hoppers. But if you could move hoppers, then you could like have an automatically creating water stream or something. Or maybe the way they make sand farms work is some sort of like, you can move the sand farm with it, but then how do you get the TNT to it? I don't know. I'll be very curious. Ooh, that's going to be like a whole other technical thing when that happens. And I'll be curious to see if anybody picks it up and tries to do perimeters or some sort of cool way of doing it all, or if by that point the technical community is just too fed up with it. As long as my perimeter is done by then, which it is very close to being done, honestly, we'll be good. We will be good. Could use TNT launchers where it just stays in one spot and you just have slime blocks bouncing it around. Could be an interesting way to do it. Boop, boop. Kind of like the sand conveyor belts, but with TNT. Actually, you totally could do that. If you had a flying machine, so say you had, okay, my brain is thinking, not that we should do that in like this version with the technology we have, but in future versions, say you had something like this floor thing, okay? And you could stand in one spot and place the TNT, and you could have a really slow flying machine on the back end that ignites it and then moves this way and this way and this way and that way. Oh, can you ignite it? Does TNT ignite with lava? Well, I guess if you had a flying dispenser, okay, you could have a dispenser. This is ignoring the idea of like a flying hopper. Say we just get one thing. Say we get the flying dispenser and not a flying hopper. So you can't automatically put the TNT into the dispenser. What you could do is make a giant ceiling of TNT and then have a flying machine. I'm stuck in a hole. That goes around with a dispenser and slowly ignites all of the TNT. That could potentially work. And you could have a water stream that delivers you the TNT, kind of like they have water streams that deliver you the pistons and stuff for this. So it's auto-crafted off-site and then brought to you. That could work. That could be a potential way to do perimeters still in a future where they get rid of automatic flying machines that dupe TNT. Maybe. That's just one idea. I'm sure much brighter people out there will come up with better ideas. Hopefully. Okay, so we got to be smart here. If I place that, that'll activate that. Must be smarter than the design. So if I do this, right, that's fine. Then we can break this and actually have it face the correct way. Like that. Cool. I'm back down in beacon, so I am in green screen mode at the moment. It took me way too long to reset up everything down here for streaming. It was a challenge. It was a challenge. I was working earlier this week, so I couldn't stream. My movie got pushed again, so I will be doing more streaming. Going to be doing some Law and Order and streaming. Law and Order is nice because it's like 1 or 2 days a week, and then I could stream the rest of the week. Okay, so wait, hold on. Here's the problem. We need to... Okay, how do I want to do this? There's a smart way to do this. If we do this, and then we do the glass like this. Okay, great. Okay, and then we can put the observer facing into the glass like that, and then this observer just... No. This observer has anything on top of its face? No. So we can do this, that. Cool. That works. Is that layer done? Maybe? Yeah. Okay, great. Let's see how we're doing over here. This is not filled up yet. So we're going to let this keep going. 26. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30. I wonder if this is almost filled. I don't have a good back path over here. 55. Okay. The first time I did this, I didn't have these filtered items. I've done something wrong. That would be bad. Hold on. I need to... Okay, fix that. So it took a little bit longer. Was slime block missing? No. No slime block was missing. Actually, know what I should do. This is... Which one are we doing here? Which one are we doing? We're doing this one, right? Okay. Configure... Here, let's do this. Configure... range. Let's go there, and then schematic. Yeah, let's turn that off so I don't get confused. Configure schematic verifier, rendered layers. Wrong state. I don't care about that. Okay, cool. Verified. Oh yeah. Amazing. I'm stuck on this. Okay, I can't place that block. That was never gonna work. But we can do... Is that a block? I don't know if I placed that block already. I think I might need to like make these more translucent when I haven't placed them, because they're slightly difficult to tell. Where is that? Visuals. 0.6? Is that a little bit easier to tell? I think that's a little bit easier to tell, right? Yeah. We're going to say yes. We're going to say that's easier to tell. Okay. After this, we only have one more of these to build, and I am very excited about that fact. I'm going to keep getting stuck in this hole. I'm just going to leave Just gonna keep leaving that there. The only problem with the range is I don't like the bottom range here because all of this crap is pink and it's throwing me off. And boop. Burp, burp. I find it so weird. I don't know if you've noticed this, but people, since Microsoft Mojang switched how they were doing things, like with the whole drop and the like more updates, less content in them per year thing. I think people had a twisted expectation. No, twisted's not the right word, but had a weird expectation that they'd be getting more things per snapshot for some reason now. Which obviously hasn't been the case, and it's throwing people off, I've noticed. It's a very strange. Okay, like seriously. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it this time. It's been strange to see people's reactions. Like, I think they're updating the snapshots with new features pretty much just as often as they used to. So I don't know what people's problems are. But I think the thing is, because they come out sooner, it's like you feel like you're getting less stuff. I don't know. It's very weird to me. Okay, so we need to get. How do I want to do this? We need to get the note block here. Okay, so the note block goes first. Okay. Which is a lot of work that you can't really see. Yeah. I don't understand, honestly, why people have this expectation. It's very strange to me. Or I don't know. It's weird. Especially considering who I've been seeing the expectation coming from. I see it coming from I screwed up. Okay, so this activated this. Did that push something? Interestingly enough, I don't think it messed anything up. I don't think so. I think we're okay. Okay. If I break this, we can watch and just see. Yeah, literally just shoots that one out. Okay. Ooh. What do you activate? Do you mess with anything? If you fire, and you pull this whole thing. Okay, so we need to break this guy. And then we need to put this here, which doesn't do anything now. And then we need to do this guy back. Okay, is that layer? No, we got a piston over there. I'm expecting some larger in the future making use of the data pack stuff. So somebody made this speculation that with all the data driven stuff that they're doing, that they're kind of potentially setting groundwork to be able to do a combat update. Interestingly enough. Okay, tea is done. Let's sleep over here too. It's funny. It's kind of night on both servers at the same time for some reason. Probably because of when I'm sleeping. And I'm taking advantage of that. Geez, this one's almost full. Okay, see, what happened here? Why did this stop moving? I don't understand why this bone meal farm, which is the exact same, seems to work less efficiently. I don't understand. Yeah, I think ultimately they want it to be possible to add new blocks and items from a data pack. Would that, I mean, I'm not a coder, obviously, on any real level, but would that make it easier for them? Or is that like just making it easier for everybody else kind of a thing. And then just push a resource pack on a server or something. I guess I could see if if updates are in the form of data packs, it could be easier to deal with different versions, maybe. I wonder if it'll be easier for modders. More stuff would be possible in Bedrock. I wonder if it would be better for modders to be able to update things faster if everything is data pack based, you know. Boop, burp. And then we need to somehow place this block here. More stuff would be possible with Bedrock and cross compatibility potentially with Java. I mean, it still amazes me that Geyser works as well as it does. The first season of Nardcraft that I had, I actually ran Geyser on it. And I had 3 people back then who, you know, this was still during the pandemic and everything when like people were not doing anything with their lives. I had 3 people back then who actually played from Bedrock using Geyser on the server. And it was kind of crazy to me that it worked as well as it did. It even had like commands that Bedrock players could use to kind of cheat offhand stuff. Surprisingly, it was pretty cool. So if they could figure out a way to do the cross compatibility, I think that would open up doors. I think they should have never made it so that they couldn't anyway. I always wondered, maybe you know the answer to this. Is it just not possible to like put Java on console or on a phone? Like just compiling it differently? Be nice to open the door for more marketplace stuff. Marketplace stuff from Bedrock to come over to Java? Question mark? Yeah, it's possible. Just might run terribly. Okay, so it's more of a it's more of that kind of a thing. I see. Is that level good? Minus. What coral do you want to be? Are you horn coral? You don't look like horn coral. You look like this coral. We're gonna go with that. We'll wait till it dies. Hey, look at that. Okay, cool. Beep, 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 beep. I've seen people talk about like things with the new Unreal Engine and NVIDIA and their new graphics processor and stuff. How like you can make your game terribly inefficient, but because the graphics card is so good at post-processing stuff, it like doesn't quite matter. So instead of people being better about their code and making it more efficient, they're just going to rely on the fact that they have, you know, NVIDIA's, I don't know, DLSS or whatever. I don't know what they're using to do that kind of thing, but they're relying on that to help make their not so optimized code run better, basically. And there's been some interesting conversations I've seen around that kind of a thing. Burp. Those blocks we already did because of that. Boop, boop, boop. And boop. Oh, no, come back. Oh, well. We'll do this one and then we'll go get them both. It is crazy how much closer this feels after getting these flying machines going. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Can I do this? Okay. Okay. Placing it on every block but the one it needs to go on. Okay, and I'm placing it the wrong direction. Very good. Why, observers, do you do this to me? Yeah, DLSS is cool and not sure how I feel about multi-frame generation. Yeah, that's basically what it is, right? Because people can, code their game as a 60 frame per second game, but then it'll actually still basically interpolate, is my understanding of it, the other frames to get you a playable 120 frames, which is just cheating. Like, just optimize it so it can run at 120 frames. Like, what are you doing? I was watching a 5090 review this morning. Is it going to be good? Are we excited about that? I don't know that I'm going to upgrade to that. Hold on, I forget. Am I still on a 3080? Did I get this after the laptop? I can never remember. Settings. I think this and my laptop are 3080s. System. Display. Graphics. New. Advanced display? Where are you, graphics card? Device manager. Whoa, Windows 11, what are you doing to me? Why was that the last thing that showed up? Yeah, 3080 Ti. Seems kind of meh, like 20 to 30% better than the 4090 maybe. Had some new encoding stuff that might make it useful to certain people too, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip it. The 3080 Ti has been like killer, honestly. I don't think... Oh, okay, I missed. I think maybe like when the 60 series comes out, I might think about upgrading, but I don't know. I know a bunch of people who like held on to the 1080. Oh, if I do this, that'll hit that. That'll hit that, but will it affect anything else? No, I should be okay actually. Right? Yeah, okay, cool. I kept it at 1080 for a long time. Yeah, great graphics card. That's how I'm hoping my 3080 will be. I got this computer. Wow. Does it say when I got this computer? I don't even know. Yeah, 2022. So it hasn't quite even been 3 years yet, right? 10/22, and we're at 1/25. Yeah, it hasn't even been 3 years yet. So I think, I can, if I can keep this computer for 5 years, I'll be happy. 3 years, 2 more years after that. That'd be a good long time, right? Like, that would actually be a pretty solid length of time. 5 years for a computer. I would be very happy about that. Okay. We got to sleep here, which means we probably got to sleep on the other server. Zoink. Let's see. Yep, getting to be nighttime over here. I just had a bunch of other stuff I need to spend money on. Yes, I totally have that. I'm one of those people who that's still at 20. This is going well. That one's at 13. We need to take a look at that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'd like to wait as long as I can. See, here we go. Okay, so now we're in overflow state. So let's open up this guy. I think I'd like to wait. Need to get a new mattress. Need to get a dining room table and chairs. Need to have work done on my truck. I don't need nearly as many things as you do. I don't really. I'm in a good spot overall. I think, we're trying to get a different house down here, but honestly, that's not really going to push the budget anyway. So, but I don't know. I don't like to spend money on a computer if it's not broken and not slow. I like to spend money on anything if it's not broken. If it ain't broken, I don't want to spend money on it. I don't need the latest and greatest thing. Need to trade in my car sometime too and get a new one. I bought my new car the same year I bought this computer. So I'm in between spending states, I guess you could say. Like they're always, maybe that's why things like when it feels like it rains, it pours. It's like somehow the way that things work for me is everything gets purchased around the same time, because it's like if different jobs in my industry cause you to have different levels of income. Certain jobs you make more on than other jobs. So I find that if a really good job comes through, I'm more likely to spend money on things afterwards. And I had a really crazy job in 2022. And that's why I refreshed a bunch of stuff because I financially could. And it's kind of like, it has happened before in prior years. So all of this stuff seems to happen all at the same time for me because of that. I need to turn my, so I've been putting that off for years now, though. I'm loath to part with the money I have sitting in savings account marked to go to a new car. I waited a very long time before I got a new car. I had I wanted to wait as long as possible because I knew that after this car, the next car I get, not the car that I currently have, but the next car needs to be in the fully, I'm out of that. What's the word I'm looking for? Fully self-drivable. The next car that I want to get needs to be 100% it drives itself. And I knew back when I was looking at cars, the only real option on the market was a Tesla. And I was like, I think it's going to probably be another 10 years till other car makers really get on this train. So I was like, okay, I'm going to buy this now, get the best thing I can so it'll last long enough so that by the time it does start to fall apart, we're in the world of I might be able to get a car from a better manufacturer that is actually fully automated. I think we did good here. Did we do good? We did not do good. We missed. What happened? I chose the wrong thing. Okay, we did good. I mostly can't decide if I want to get an actual new car or put it in the effort to try and find a deal on a used one that saves me enough money to just not get a new one. Okay. I get that. I see what you're saying. Okay, so here's this. So we got to wait for this to fill up and then this to, okay, I see where we're going. That doesn't have a billion miles on it. Do you have any tech needs for your car though? Since I knew I wasn't going to go Tesla and I didn't want, I was not going to be able to get a self-driving. My thing was it needed to be hybrid electric. It needed to be a plug-in hybrid electric, so I didn't have to use gas all the time, so I could just kind of deal with plugging it in. Nope, not really. Okay. I don't like going to the gas station, so when I can avoid going to the gas station and just plug my car in, which I can do the majority of the time when I'm working locally, I much prefer that. That was like my big requirement as far as tech upgrades went. Biggest thing is I just want all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. That for me was kind of a necessity in Buffalo. Didn't really have the option not to get that. Absolutely love it. Oh my goodness, though. All-wheel drive is amazing. Me and my wife both got new cars like the same year, and she also got it. Did I miss a piston there? No, there just is no piston there. Interesting. Main tech things I want is just Android Auto and a backup camera. Backup camera, isn't that like standard in all cars? Don't cars have to come with a backup camera now? I have Apple Play in mine. Although it's not wireless Apple Play, which really annoys me. A lot of these cars that like advertise Apple Play, for whatever reason, they're not wireless Apple Play. My car is a Subaru, and I just don't want to give all-wheel drive up. I kind of hate driving my truck. I think pretty much all of them do now. Not sure if it's required. I think it might be maybe a New York State thing. I don't know. I had a truck for a very long time. These are all weird states. That'll change though, right? What do I need to... Okay, so this... Is that facing that way? No. So we do that. That goes like that. And this goes like this. Good? Excellent. Wonderful. And how are we doing over here? This is filling up quickly. How are we doing over here, though? This is slow going. Very slow going. Just sucks to drive my truck anytime it rains or snows, not enough weight in the back, and the turning radius sucks. I had a Toyota Tacoma. That was like my first real car. And I had that car for 10 years. Beast of a car. But it was front wheel drive only. And it was so bad to drive in the winter. Luckily, because I own the studio back in Buffalo, one of the pieces of gear that is vital on a film set is a sandbag. So I used to take the sandbags from the studio. I'm making my camera a little bit bigger. I used to take the sandbags from the studio, and I would just pile them into the back of the truck. And I mean like seriously pile these things into the back of the truck in order to actually make it so my car wouldn't swerve all over the freaking place. This is problematic. I'm actually out of glass here. You have a Silverado. Okay. My truck, so my little... Okay, so it's white stained glass. My little Tacoma boy, we to get gear around, we used to have a trailer that we hooked up to it, and I would have to drive this trailer all over the freaking place. I destroyed that truck. Absolutely destroyed that truck. And I don't know if you've ever had to tow a trailer with your truck before. That was probably the most nerve-wracking thing every time I had to drive a trailer. I hated it. I could drive a big 24-foot box truck and be fine, but put a trailer on the truck, and I am a nervous wreck. Those things are, they just feel so unwieldy to me. Nope, not so far. Avoid it if you can. It is, I mean, I don't know. It just, the whole concept of like when you back up, even though you're turning this way, the trailer wants to like go the other way, and like you could jackknife the trailer. It was just, I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. It was terrible. Not fun. No good. Grab a couple extra. Also, I should grab some rockets. How are we doing on the rockets? We're okay. I'm guessing we should sleep here and on the other server. Dad got one a bit back. I'm afraid he'll want me to drive sometime. I just don't like driving in general. I don't mind driving. Because I go back and forth from the city a lot and from Buffalo to the city. Actually, hold on. Let me preface this story so this way you can get an idea on how crazy. When I was in college, my senior year, is it really my senior year? My final year of my graduate master's degree was it was an internship. So it was no like actual in school stuff. I had to do an internship. And so I worked in the city at a company called Focus Features, a film company. But I still had a full-time job in Buffalo at the time because I was saving up to buy a house. And so I would have to do my internship 3 days of the week in Buffalo, and then my full-time job internship 3 days of the week in New York City, and then 4 days of the week back in Buffalo for my job. I would drive 6.5 hours twice a week back and forth from New York City to Buffalo during my final year of college. It was crazy. But that being said, I don't mind driving. I am very used to it and very comfortable with it, and have very good ways to drive and not get bored. So driving for me is not a negative thing. I just don't like driving in general, let alone slightly difficult. I do like having a truck for the ability to take things to the dump, but I'd much prefer to drive a car. This is a big hole. It is. It is indeed. And it's getting crazier with all the bedrock being removed, slowly but surely. It's a process. It is a process. Hello. Welcome in. It's a very slow process. This is a process that's taken me years. Not in quantity of time I've actually spent doing it, just in quantity of time between working on it, because I often get distracted and work on other things. I don't think I'm going to be able to place that one there. Zip. If no one else was on the road, I probably wouldn't mind driving. So you just got to pretend no one else is on the road. You just got to ignore everybody else and you'll be fine. Right? Like, that's an acceptable solution. This is problematic. I think I'm going to run out of slime over here. I'm running out of all of these blocks. I swear I had more. Seems to be what everyone else says. See, here's the thing. I'm used to driving in New York, so for what it's worth, that's kind of what we do. But I still consider most people in New York to be terrible drivers, honestly. So I don't know what that says about me. Hey, we got a couple more things here. I guess I shouldn't have been turning all of that slime over. We do have a stack of slime. I will remove this. Thank you. Just so we have some extra to work with, just in case. Very good. Actually, did we finish this layer? Maybe? I can't tell. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Let's go up and let's just check what we're doing over here. This guy is slowly filling up. I really don't understand this. This is so confusing to me. These three are fully filled. Okay, let's set these back so we're up to 20 on all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm trying to get this done because I want to be. I recorded the episode this morning, where I kind of went through and built this thing, and tomorrow morning I want to record me hooking this up to an auto smelter for smelting the cobblestone. So that's kind of why I'm trying to get this fully buffered out before then. Although I gotta come up with a way to stop it. I'm not sure if just like part of me is wondering if I put like a row of redstone blocks and then a bunch of a bunch of slime, and then a piston that pushes redstone blocks into these that locks it so that the dried kelp doesn't come through. I'm not sure. I want to figure out a way to lock this when it's not being refilled. But I could just put a bunch of levers on there, but then I can't really figure out a way to automatically flip them. And if I'm going to do it, I'd like a way to be able to, whoa, okay, we got something placed wrong. Somehow down the line automatically do it. Yeah. Okay, so there wasn't a block there, which is why this happened. I see. That's fine. We can do this, and then we can do this, and we can do this. This goes here. That goes there. Goes there. All the flying machines. Now this should be fine to just go across. 1, 2, 3. Amazing. You go there. I think we're doing pretty well. I think we should easily be able to get this guy done. I hopefully have enough stuff to do the other side. Now that I grabbed the rest of the slime blocks and items. Maybe? I have plenty of slime blocks back at the storage base, so if I do run out, we can always go over there. Cool. And yeah, we're pretty close to being done with this. I think my Amazon package is here. I don't know about anybody else, but for whatever reason, I find that after a couple years, I need to replace my mouse. I only ever get the same mouse. I only ever get the G502. But I got back down to Beacon, and I don't know what is going on with the mouse, but it got like, I don't know. It's gross. My mouse is gross for some reason. I'm not sure what happened to it. I don't know if it just was too humid over the summer and too much condensation from my sweaty palms got on it or what. And then it froze when I had the heat off while I was gone. I don't know what's going on with it. But I had to get a new mouse because I got back here and I'm like, this mouse is disgusting. It just feels disgusting in my hand. He's kind of getting... It happens. It happens. Your mouse, mouses, the mice, I don't know, get gross and you got to get a new one. It's like, I don't have a note block. It's like a toothbrush. And I can tell you this much. I'm not great at remembering to swap out my toothbrush, but you got to replace that crap every once in a while. Logitech MX Master 3S is what I currently have. Is that one of those smaller ones? I like the giant ones. It feels better in my hand. So there's this, which is actually the mouse for my second computer, and this is like a tiny mouse. The other one has like you wouldn't consider it small? Okay. I guess if you don't consider it small, then it's not small. That is fair. What? 1, 2? Yeah, I like the 502. It is one of those things when you get comfortable with a mouse, oh my goodness, is it impossible to change. hard to clean mice. Very hard to clean mice. My keyboard, on the other hand, my keyboard actually, for the most part, cleans out pretty dang easily. I have compressed air that I'll use to clean out the keyboard with, and like kind of like a tweezer kind of thing to run between the keys every once in a while to pull out any dog hair. But it doesn't seem to get as sticky for whatever reason. I think because your hand is like always resting. Well, mine does. My hand is constantly resting on the mouse, where my hand on the keyboard, like, it's just touching the keys every once in a while. But my thumb is all, and my palm always. My keyboard hand is always up like this. So it's never touching the keyboard unless I actually need to touch a key. I just don't have a feeling about keyboard, but I just pop off the keys and clean it. Yeah, I do. I don't ever pop off the keys. It's never gotten so bad that I felt the need to do that yet. Oh my goodness, I am seriously going through equipment right now. Is there anything else in this box that I could just yoink? No. Dang. My dad's keyboard gets disgusting though. I don't know what he does. Some people, like, I don't know, man. Some keyboards just get gross. My keyboard is not even to the point where like the paint's starting to go. Like, you know how sometimes you could tell like the WASD keys have clearly been mashed into it? Eats all his meals directly over the top. So like I have my desk, I have my mouse and keyboard, and then I have a tray table. My food does not leave the tray table. It stays on the tray table. I eat over the tray table. The only thing that ever comes to the desk, and it's rare, is my coffee. But I make sure my coffee is away from where the computer and keyboard are in case it spills. It's only the cat hair that forces me to clean mine like every 6 months. Mine doesn't really actually have that much dog hair on it. It's just dusty. It's just super dusty. I see a couple scraggly dog hairs here and there, but nothing crazy. Did I not make this? I got all the bits and bobs to make that. Do I not have I don't have a crafting bench over here. Do I have a crafting bench anywhere? No. For real, I do not have a crafting bench? No, I don't have a crafting bench. There's a crafting bench right there. I found one. I found a crafting bench. Yay. Clean out every like 6 months or something. Sort of need to clean my desk pad. So weirdly enough, I get new mouse pads a lot. The mouse pad thing is something that I am always, maybe because I haven't found the perfect one. Well, my desk in the back in Buffalo, the desk mat is okay, so if I do that, we're okay, right? The desk mat is the top of the desk, like it came with the desk, and the full desk is a desk mat. That one is great and has lasted years. The other mouse pad that I have down in Beacon, I've swapped this one out a few times. I don't realize how gross it's getting until I move my keyboard. Oh, your keyboard's on your mouse pad, on your desk pad. I see. I don't have something like that. My keyboard is on the desk and the mouse is on a mouse pad. The keyboard just sits on my desk. Okay, so this, yep, this goes there, this goes there, this goes there. Bloop. Okay. Let's verify it. Yeah, I just got an LTT Linus Tech Tips test pad. I'm assuming that's what LTT is. Maybe I'm right. That takes up the center of my desk a bit. Just solid black. I haven't slept over here in a while. I was kind of bummed I missed the decked out mouse pads. I had like meant to get one, but I don't know what was going on in my life. It totally slipped my mind. Oh, this is okay. So this is good. So we'll take out another one and we'll let this start filling up. Actually, you know what I want to do? I think the better way to do it is just to fill it up and let this one fill up from there. These are at 17 down the board. That's not too bad. I'm boring and don't want anything with a design on it. Can't let any personality show. That's okay. I 100% understand that. That's how I am about t-shirts. Although I own like a bunch of t-shirts, like I own Peace, Love, and Plants. I own a Sahara t-shirt. I own a Swaggin t-shirt and a Scarland t-shirt. I own a bunch of that. I never wear them. The only time I've ever worn any of them is when I went to TwitchCon last year. Otherwise, I haven't worn them. As ridiculous as that is. All my other t-shirts are all just single color. And it's usually, it's called Heather. It's like Heather Blue, Heather Orange, Heather Green. They're all that. They're all the exact same brand. I have 7 of them, one for every day of the week, so I don't ever have to think about it. It's kind of that ridiculous. Oh, what did I do there? Okay, I see. And then I only ever wear my fun ones. Like I got them so that if I ever did go to a convention, I can show like my fandom, I guess you could say. I wanted them for that and as keepsakes. The older I get, the more I just want to buy like 10 of the same shirt and pants and wear the same thing every day. Dude, I feel you. I am all about that lifestyle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that whatsoever. I have friends who are like super fancy people who have their button downs and all of this, and they got a new style, and this has to match with that and the color. And I'm like, you do you. I can't be bothered with that. I just can't be bothered with that. Okay, so we need an detector rail and a minecart. That I'm not going to have over here. There's no way I'm going to have one of those. I don't even think I have rails over here. No, okay, we got to go back. Because I've got like 3 shirts I actually like, and I kind of already do that with the pants. There's nothing wrong with that. I find that to be a normal thing. It's like, why waste your brain activity on such things? Okay. Do I have the rail? Seriously, I don't have any more detector rails. How do I make a detector rail? Interesting. Detector rail. Iron pressure plate. Okay. I guess I've just been using the same ones over and over again, so I haven't needed to. Hey, yo, we should maybe turn this on. No, we shouldn't. We are out of stuff. 6 iron. Wait, hold on. I might just yoink it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pressure plate. Stone pressure plate? That was a stone pressure plate. 3? I don't actually know how to make a pressure plate. Nope. 2? 2. Very good. And redstone bits. I think that's everything. No. There it is. Yeah, okay, cool. Mostly it's just these shirts fit okay. I can order them online without needing to go to the store, and they don't wrinkle coming out of the dryer. Those are some very specific needs, but I can get behind it. I get that. What you doing, Beck? Huh?
Cutting up an apple. I was gonna say sounds like the exact same needs you have.
It is very similar. I was explaining how I have all the different color shirts and I just kind of cycle through those. I refuse to treat any clothes special. I feel ya. I am very much so the same way. I'm also not the kind of person that likes to dress up. It drives my wife crazy. I may be the kind of person that fights her when we have to go somewhere and she's like, you gotta dress up fancy. I'm like, no. Nope, I don't want to. It feels uncomfortable. Don't stick me with a collar and a tie. It feels gross. That's me. That is, I'm doing an impersonation of myself. If I can't throw them all into the washer altogether, I don't want it. So funny enough, that's how we do it here. My clothes and hers. It all just goes in one big old pile. You know, there's not bleach and whatever. It's just one detergent pod. No fabric softener. I can't be bothered. Just throw it all in there. As long as it comes out clean, I'm a happy guy. We don't need to get all fancy about how we wash our clothes here. I don't need like humans have survived how many millennia with like not needing a million different detergents. Settle down. Yep. Okay. I feel like there's still one more layer if I'm not mistaken here. I feel like there's still one more. Mom would always separate everything and do like 5 different loads of laundry, and I hated it. Okay, I'm wrong. There is no more layers. Let's check it. Ooh, missing. What am I missing? Interesting. There's a slime block I must have accidentally punched out. Where? All heavens to Betsy. Okay. It used to highlight these. I don't know what's occurred that it doesn't anymore. Negative 50. Oh, I see it. Found you. Found you. You're over there. Oh boy. Okay, maybe I can get it from under here. Right there. Yeah, okay. We'll just like it used to really highlight these so I could tell. Please tell me that was facing down, right? Okay, cool. Good. Very good. I don't know how you saw that, dude. Okay. We're good. This side is done. Let's sleep. And then we'll probably have to sleep on the other server too. Oh, is somebody on? No, it just time synced. Weird. I don't know. Okay, this one's going. How we doing over here? 30. Is this full? Not quite. Let's that was weird. I think my light just flickered. It's very strange. 5. We'll just 1, 2, and you get 2. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on one sec. Hopefully that didn't change the green screen. I'm just going to turn it off. I don't know. I was freaking out. I'm always like, did that flicker or did my vision go for a moment? You know, sometimes I think that's on the same circuit as the refrigerator. So I think sometimes that's why it flickers. But every once in a while, I'm just like, I don't know. Something else is going on there. What is... I need to shave, but I don't know why it looks like it's just a black spot right there. That's very strange. I really need to shave. It's been bad. I've been a little too lazy about the shaving. Okay. Where were we here? We were about to sleep on this server. We'll give it a second on this server. How far? So we got, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. We're about to get to the spot over here where I'm kind of curious. On the one I built, this is all ice, but I don't have enough ice to do that here. So we're hoping it works. We got to keep an eye out for that. Yeah, my cousin's house bugs me. They have an electric tankless water heater. That causes it to click on sometimes. Okay, so we're good over there. So this one goes off. This one goes on. And it should be moved max layer by 1. Should be similar. Okay, so we want to start there. So let's see here. Start there. And every time it cuts on, their lights dim. I don't have that happen. It clicks for a second when the condenser in the refrigerator flips over, but it's just like a quick second and then it's gone and it's back to normal. I think my water tank is on a different circuit, so I haven't had any issues with that. We did have found this out. So you know how it's been like stupid cold lately, like everywhere, like snowing in Florida. It's also been like I can do this, right? No, I can't, apparently. It's also been like crazy cold in Beacon, like negative crazy cold. The line that like puts the water in our toilet is very close to the outside wall and actually froze. So we couldn't use the downstairs toilet. We had to use the upstairs toilet while we were waiting for it to heat up. That's how cold it got. It was brutal. I'm guessing they have their panel pushed to the max and probably need another panel. So luckily that for me is just on its own circuit, our water tank. I don't think we're maxing out our circuits here. I find that usually the problem in houses is that it's not distributed well. Oh yeah, my friend's guest bedroom had a toilet on an outside wall and they had a problem a lot too. It only happens when it drops to like negative 10 degrees, which is where we were at. I think it happened maybe once a couple years when we first moved in here. It's very rare that it gets that cold down here. It was absolutely crazy. I had to work in that yesterday. It was brutal. I was freezing yesterday. I need another note block. I need more note blocks. You know what? Hold on. Did I check to make sure there weren't any note blocks in the redstone box? There are not. Okay. Cool. I don't think it's gotten into the negatives here so far, just briefly into the single digits. Yeah, it's not great here. I don't like the negatives. I got away from Buffalo because of the snow and cold, and it has followed me this year. Last year, we had like one bad snow day and no real cold days. I don't think it snowed at all in the city. It was just a little bit up here. It was like wild. Buffalo kept getting hammered, of course. But this year has definitely not been as mild for some reason. It's been a lot less pleasant so far. I still like, I heard about all the snow down in Florida. And I was like, what is happening? That to me was crazy. I don't know if I've been around and heard about it snowing in Florida before. That was a new one. I'm sure it happens, but like, definitely wild. Okay, how do I want to attack this guy? Let's go from over here. All the snow has been pretty much went north and south of me, just been cold. Yeah, seems like that's getting better though. Today was the first day. Like I won't take the dog to the dog park if it's single digits or below. Today was the first morning when we were up and it was like the usual time I would take her that it was double digits and I was like, okay, we can go. It's double digits. But the past 3 days, not so much. And let me tell you, she was not happy about it. That dog was very upset. She had a rough couple days not being able to go to her dog park. And she told me off many times. Okay, let's do this. And then I think we can hit that there. Excellent. We are so close. We are so close, and I am so excited about it. I don't think I'm going to do the last layer for a little bit. I might hold off on doing the last layer. Not too long, though, because I kind of have the flow of how these are built at this point. I don't want to interrupt my flow. But there's also, like, I kind of don't want to have to get all the materials for it, and I'd rather finish off a layer, but I'm not sure how far I want to push it over there. I'm being very, very non-committal about running the last bedrock breaker too far. Okay, this is easy. 1, 2, 3. What are you? You're that. You go there. You go there. Boop, boop, boop. Fallen. Cool. Cool. Okay. It's still daytime. I think I could do this, that. Then is there a block here? There might not be. I don't see a block there. Okay, so we'll do this, that. Cool. Great. Amazing. And ooh, what do we got here? So this has to face this. So we do this. Oh, that was derpy. I should have made sure that observer wasn't facing that way. Cool. Okay. We digging it? Oh, there's a thing over here. I missed the thing. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I got to get up there to place this. Encrypted, have I talked to you about the game Planet Crafter yet at all? I know I've brought it up on stream, but have I asked you if you've heard of it? It's a good game. Or anybody else who's out there. We've been playing it obsessively. I'm actually surprised. I did. Okay. If you like an interesting game with some fun technical stuff, it's actually been quite a hoot, if you will. We just got to a part where we could do like auto crafting and automation stuff. And it is actually kind of neat. It has sparked a slight bit of the like satisfactory Minecrafty vibe for me, which, you know, that hits hard. It's been surprisingly like good game. It's been a hot minute. I think Satisfactory was the last game I really put this many hours into. It's been a very good game. If you like a good sandbox game every once in a while, with a little bit of a challenge, it's good. It doesn't have a lot of challenge. It's not like there are monsters and you're having to like fight for survival or anything like that. It's just like managing how to do certain things with the resources you have, kind of challenge stuff. It's good. It's definitely up there. I'd put that in. I mean, I don't know. I don't have like a top 10 list, but it might be in the top 20. I'd have to really think about that because there are games that I used to play that like, even though I don't play those kind of games anymore, like there were some big old hits. Looks more appealing than Satisfactory, but hard to get me to play open world survival based games. Based building. Okay, so a couple things. It is open world, but it's not a huge world. I thought it was a huge world, because it took me forever to actually like leave my initial base and go explore. But it's really not that big. It's a lot smaller than you think. The base building aspect, you could ignore, honestly. You don't really need to do the base building if you don't want to. It's more like if you like that, you can do that. Otherwise, you can build all these crazy machines and stuff. I don't know. Not trying to push it anybody. They have a demo on Steam. So if you're bored and want to try the Steam demo, highly recommend. This is crazy with the slime situation here. I actually need to go get some slime. Mostly I just play roguelike. Oh, okay. Yep. Fair enough. I always like Minecraft is interesting because it has such a cross section of people who play it. When I was like really playing video games before I got into Minecraft, like it was God of War, Assassin's Creed, those kind of games I was heavily into. I haven't checked over here in a while. Am I gonna die? Next game I play will probably be Moonlighter. Is that another roguelike game? How are we doing over here? Some of these are getting low. This is maxed right there, but I doubt it's maxed from back here. So let's just take a look. 20. We're going to redistribute that. Zoop. Yep. Yeah, I guess another thing about my video game preferences these days is I really enjoy playing with my wife. And it's been fun because a lot of these type of games are like 2-player build together type games, which has been really nice. Puzzle games sometimes. We have done puzzle games. We did The Witness together. We've done quite a few puzzle games. I'm trying to think of. We did Doors. We did a little bit of Talos Principle, but we both got motion sickness during that one. I feel like there's another one too. Still need to play Talos Principle 2. Started, but I haven't gone back. I didn't even bother going to Talos 2 because we didn't finish the first one just because of the motion sickness issue. Okay, I'm gonna just take a stack back. Sorry, but I haven't gone back. Okay. That's way. Ooh, I should grab my rockets over here. Did you play Baba Is You? No, is that a puzzle game? I've never even heard of that. I have never heard of that game. I got a little bit into Kerbal Space Program for a while too. That was an interesting one. I still play Genshin Impact. Out of all the games on the side that I play that I never really stream or talk too much about, I still play Genshin. Yeah, kind of programming puzzles though. Tango is talking about the farmer's been replaced or whatever. Have you heard of that game? I recommended that to Vic because that seemed like a game that would be up her alley, where it's another kind of programming one. I don't remember. I don't think he played it on stream ever. He just kind of talked about it. But But that one seemed like it would be an interesting one up her alley. Okay, so we gotta do this, and then good eye. Gotta get rid of that block. That block shouldn't be there. Look. I gotta watch. He just posted one of his VODs where it looked like him and Skiz beat out Pearl, a Pearl team in Hungry Hermits. Kind of curious to see how they pulled that off. Okay, so if I do this and I do this and I break this, yep, that worked like I thought it would. Yeah, I've heard of it. That's kind of even more that one is all programming. You're basically programming a drone to do different tasks. I forget what he said it's programmed in. But that one, like, if you don't know programming, you don't play that game. But it for programming people, I think could be cool. Okay, so this one's got to be like here, there, great, and I think that's far enough away to at least run this once, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should get that further away. Maybe I should. I don't know how many pistons. Oh my goodness, I'm having problems. I don't know how many pistons I have though. Looks like Python. See, so wait, what is not in my inventory anymore? Am I out of observers? I might be completely out of observers, huh? Okay, hold on. I need to get like auto crafting going on here. We're now to that point, I think. So Vic does a lot of the machine learning type stuff for the things she does at work. So she's started to get into Python programming as well. So I do think she would probably dig that game. Although she does it so much for work, maybe it's one of those things where it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I do that at work. I don't want to work after work. Hard to say. Okay, so we're gonna let's do nope, this block here, and then this block here, and this block here. I really hope 8 is enough. I really don't want to go back and have to make freaking observers here. I dabble in Python sometimes, but mostly I just use C# for work. I mean, I don't know much about Python, but like she talks about it like in terms of modules and stuff. Like there's already modules that have been programmed that you can work with and manipulate to do different things in Python. I remember like when I was in college, some of the art people were doing like art and robotics type stuff, and they did a lot of the robotics programming in Python as well. Yeah, lots of libraries for Python you can use. And it's really easy to get started and run something. Well, that makes sense then. Okay, we have one more observer here. Can I get up here? I don't have a good jumping point for this one, huh? Or we're going to fly it. And boop. Anything else? I find it weird that there's not... I don't think so. I think we're good. So if I do schematics, configure, schematic verifier, start verification, those should be this grouping over. Oh, I'm not in free cam. This grouping over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is... Oh, because I didn't go over that far in the thing. Okay. Cool. I believe... Oh, wait. I want that off the screen. Ignore. I believe that is good. Here, we got to sleep here, which means we got to sleep on the other one. We'll put all this stuff away. We got, let's grab all these shulker boxes. Most of these are empty at this point. This is so close to the edge. This one makes me so nervous. Trying to keep them tight, though. Okay, that's all good. No more over there. What do we got over here? Any of you guys empty? No. You guys just have a bunch of crap. And this guy back here. This is also empty. So many empties. And that guy. Okay. So you're empty. Here, let's sleep. And let's... I guess not sleep down over here. How are we doing on this? This is not yet full. I really don't understand what's going on here. There's some language I should probably spend some time tinkering with. Rust and Go, probably. Wait, what? Rust and Go? What does that mean? How we doing? Oof, we're getting low down there. We are getting low. Where is this one at? 40. I'm going to take that over there. 17, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get all these at 15. I think we got enough to do that. 15, 17, 17, 18. We're going to 20-ish. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Great. Can't believe this is not filled yet. I've been watching Mulberry do some Minecraft mod development stuff in Rust. That's been interesting. Oh, okay. So but that's not the programming language, or is it? Boop, 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 boop. Empty. This has that in it. Let's just get that out of there. And that goes there. Glass, coral. I think he's basically making his own Minecraft server and Rust for his RPG server. It's a language. Oh, okay. But he's not like the stuff that he's doing for Minecraft is not in it. Because wouldn't that have to be Java or... I'm not smart enough to know how that should work. I feel like I'm missing a shulker box. Did I lose a shulker box of pistons? What have I done? Oh, I almost did. What are you? Are you... Okay, cool. But it somehow works with Java then? Schematic on render all schematic configure schematic verifier start. Okay, configure schematic verifier start. Okay. Yeah, it'd work with Java clients. The server would just be in Rust. Okay, I see. We're gonna take all those. We're gonna let this place for a minute down here just to get this a little bit further away for safety. Oh boy. And then we're gonna run it and make sure we're good. Fly in. Okay, I missed. Kinda a big undertaking though. He may have to borrow work from other people. I don't know. He must do this full time. I got to imagine that he does. With how advanced some of the things it seems like he does are. Okay. So, how are we doing on this? Looks like lots of people have tried it with varying levels of success. Is it kind of like a challenge thing? Is he just challenging himself then? Okay, that's good. This is good. And for an RPG server, I guess he doesn't necessarily need to implement everything that Minecraft is, just the stuff he needs. Right. Okay. I guess that makes sense. It's such a weird thing to do. I don't understand it, but like you're just taking part of Minecraft to make a Minecraft server, but not the whole thing. I think he's doing it for performance reasons. Okay. Come on. You need to I have a decent amount of pistons. You need to go far. Oh. Oh, we've started. We've started to fill up this slot over here. Cool. This is going to be I'm going to build this on Nardcraft too. I actually am pretty happy with how this works in terms of how much kelp I'm getting from this thing. Dried kelp blocks. I think this is more than enough for a decent auto smelter. I think you can do 10 furnaces. I think I could load up 10 furnaces and be in a good spot. Gonna have to keep an eye on it. Not there yet. And apparently there's some features in Rust that make it easier to prevent cheating. I don't know. I'll just be curious to see what it looks like when they are closer to done. Yeah, it sounds like an interesting undertaking. I'm not. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Take that off. Take that off. I'm not a super big RPG type person, but it's kind of cool how much Minecraft becomes the framework for so many different things. Okay, so let's do this off and this off and this and this. And I guess why are the outlines still there? I thought I turned this all off. I hit on apparently. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So, are we ready to see it fail? I don't think it'll fail. I think it'll be great. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. There it goes. It's moving. I'm stuck under a block. I'm getting blasted. Oh no. Oh, I'm too close. Okay, hold on. Let's actually make sure it's breaking. Is it breaking it? Oh, it's totally breaking it. It's right on the line. The stepping down is perfect. Okay, well, it's going down. I'm going to grab this. It seems, even though it's on this level, to be dropping just as many pistons. I was really expecting them to be exploding more because I assumed the TNT would be closer to them. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's not accurate in how it works at all. We will see. If I get a stack, then that's pretty good. I have very frequently stopped collecting them. I feel like I have enough. Those observers seem more mad than usual. I don't know why. Their faces just look very... Oh, goodness. It's coming back at me. Oh, yeah. We definitely got a decent amount out of this. I just wanted to go there and back once. Or twice. So we can verify that it's good. So we go back and forth. Yeah, 61. That's actually not that bad. That's about, I feel like, average of what I was getting. That's the last layer, though. That's so nice. It's so clean. It's so clean. We're so close. See, I know the very last layer is gonna be all void, so I will I will lose all of the pistons when we do the very last layer. I think at that point I might just leave the whole thing void too. I don't think I'm going to go back and place stuff in. I'm just going to let it be void. And if I'm stupid enough to fall in it, well, so be it. That's my fault. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. I think since it worked, we're good. Nope, I've fallen. Did I get all that? Okay, so it's that one there. That one. And now it's off. So when it comes back, it should dock and just chill. Cool. And then I think we got to go make more pistons. We'll take a look at the farm and stuff. You know what? Is this sound working from the game? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Cool. Yeah, we need a bunch of pistons because we got to run that machine. I don't even know. Yeah, this didn't even get all the way over here. I'm still not sure. I'm so not sure if I want to push this. This next one breaks this block and this block. Only 2 over here. But it breaks an entire line over here. So I am... Oh, it's coming back. I'm unsure. What time is it? Oh, it's only 3:30. Okay. That's not too bad. We can go figure out where we're at on our supplies for piston stuff here. Once this docks, I do need to sleep. It is night. Okay, I've missed the bed. Is there a bed over here? There's a crafting table over here this whole time. I never noticed that one. Okay, so it's docked. We can reset it. Oh, okay. That felt kind of like lag. That was weird. So this goes here. This goes there. And now that is ready to go. So we will go sleep. Boop. Let's see where we're at over here. Oh, this is actually filling up. That's pretty good. 60, 30. Wow, we're already over to here. That's nice. That is very nice. This is... We'll let that go for a bit longer. Slowly keep taking these out. Do I want to redistribute this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. Okay, cool. So we're good over here. These we collected. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty. That's stuff for building. Okay. Let's do these back. I feel like I have so many empty shulker boxes now. We've been just clearing out so much stuff. I'm slightly tired. I didn't get home till like 12:30 last night. Probably didn't fall asleep till 1:30. Woke up around 7. So I'm on like 6 hours of sleep. So I'm a little shot. Just a little. What is this? Notification. Garbage. Boop-a-doo. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage. Okay, great. So these are supplies. These are, oh, okay. So we've got a decent amount of pistons left. Let's restock all this stuff though. Redstone. Here, let's do this. That goes there. I should have a chest for, yeah, I put all my junk and bits in here. Except for important things. I don't even know. Do I need this many pistons left? I probably do. Probably do. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need more iron. 1, 2, 3. Fill all this. I guess I could have this running. There's like enough in here to start it up, right? Yeah, okay. You start running in the background. Why are you coming right towards me? That felt ominous. You just like came over and were like, "Hey, buddy, I don't want no beef with you." Although, should I say, I don't want no pork with you? Huh? Huh? This goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Let's just do this and refill this thing. That's the wrong box. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Okay. We'll recombine all that. Where be the block? Boop. Burp. We've gone too far. Hey, hi. Ooh. How you doing? Wow, we are not looking great on iron. Surprisingly, iron not so hot. Wood we should have enough. I think we have a decent amount of wood left over still. Boop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo. Fill all this up. Oh, you know what I should be running? I don't think we have cobblestone. No, we do not. Cobblestone generator we must turn on. Bloop, bloop. Okay, start pumping the cobblestone. While we're doing this. Voice is going. Zoop. Okay. Maybe we don't have enough wood, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't put that in there. That is the wrong spot. Don't put that in there. I don't know. Maybe we don't have enough wood. I'm going to say we probably don't, actually. Now that I'm looking at this. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. And no, we do not have enough wood. Okay, I guess the next question is, does this farm need running? Hopefully I can get another shulker box out of it. Of course, I placed it right there. And that's left. Okay. Yikes. Got her on that farm again. I want, that farm, that dual core farm, that's like beginning of season 9. That's like right when moss and stuff first kind of came out. I gotta wonder if there are better, faster, more compact farms these days. I'm not sure, but I may need to look into that because I feel like for how often I run that, I don't really get that much out of it. I remember back in the day, Doc made a big thing about it. But it was new back then. People may have learned new tricks. Zoop, zoop, boop, burder. Don't know. I don't know either. I never know. Okay. Good enough. Now, cobblestone. This is an issue. We need to sleep. Ooh, not quite there yet. Ooh, this is almost full. Getting there. I don't pay too much attention to tree farm stuff since everyone works on that so much. Yeah, I think until it breaks, I'll probably stick with it and just realize I may need to run it more frequently than maybe other farms I need to. But that's, I guess in a weird way, that's fine. It's like, okay, well, I'm playing the game, you know. Nothing wrong with playing the game. I just assume I think of... I might be a little tired. I just assume anything I think of someone else has done better. Well, I'll say this. The dirt farm, that was a big one. That was a huge one. Although that was still kind of new tech at the time. That one was big. Okay, let's do that. That one looks fullish. Ish being the key word. Boop, boop. Dirt was good. Not that many people want a dirt farm. I mean, DocM77 did. Still your big claim to fame. It's good. I'm hitting the wrong thing. I still got to fix the one on here. I haven't... to stock his shop. His dirt shop, which is now his laundromat, which now has a casino underneath it. I'm curious if anyone has bought any dirt. I don't know if you saw Grian's... yeah, you did. We talked about this. You saw Grian's server tour. The answer is no. I'm pretty sure he said no one's bought any in that episode. Which is actually kind of crazy because if you think about how much dirt like Scar goes through, if he realized like how much dirt Doc had, I think he would use it personally. I'm going to need it for a lot of terraforming, but I need to get the hole done first before I terraform around it. So I'm not there yet. Yeah, I think they underestimate how much easier it is to farm dirt. Yes. With your design, it's like stupid easy. Run that thing for a little bit of time and you have more than enough dirt. Okay, that's good. Waiting on more cobble. This is almost good. I really need this to... So when I did all the tests and stuff, I was kind of nervous to run tick warp with a bone meal farm. So I legitimately ran this out at normal tick rate. And it took 6.5 hours to fill it up before, but I did some tweaking to it and it seems to be going faster, at least filling up the kelp blocks. I still don't understand why the kelp takes forever though. Even if you're clearing out a big area, it'd be easier to just let the dirt despawn and farm the dirt later than to take the time to put the dirt. Exactly. 100%. I am in full agreement with you. I get it. I get it. Oh, okay. I'm in yawn mode now, so I feel bad about that. So I'm gonna call it. I'll be back tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm doing Craftworks. Tomorrow we're gonna do Craftworks, and I'm gonna build another one of those, and another one of those. But I gotta figure out. I don't know how far away another module of that needs to be. I don't know what the distance between villagers are to actually produce another iron golem, but that's gonna be a tomorrow stream thing. So I am gonna call it there. I'm gonna keep working on getting these going and just kind of doing this stuff in the background. Thanks for hanging out today, Encrypted. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.